What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing my match review, match reaction and match analysis of Manchester City's victory over Everton in the Premier League by 3-1 at Goodison Park. Before I do crack on with this video and give it all of my thoughts, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description if you want to go and check out my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up. 100 likes is the aim. Get your thoughts in the comments below as well. What did you make of this victory for Manchester City? Finally, this video is sponsored and it is brought to you by Scratch Off Maps. This video is brought to you by Scratch Off Maps. Thank you very much to them for sponsoring this video. It is a brilliant map with lots of availability online that you can go and check out. So the link is in the description. They've got numerous amount of maps, including if you're wanting to follow English football, you're wanting to follow and do as many grounds in the 92. You've got maps based for the NFL over in the United States. You've got Scottish maps as well. You've got European maps, German maps for you to go and check out. So lots of variety and lots of good options. A little bit about the map. The map, very easy to scratch off. It's very accessible. You can literally just pin it up and put it literally anywhere in your room. I've even put mine on the door. I also really like the fanometer that's available on the map where you can see how many grounds you visited and see what kind of football fan you are. I've currently done 43 of the grounds available on the map. A seasoned traveller, and I've got my eyes set this season on getting to serious respect section. Don't forget, you can go and check out the map. The link is in the description. Remember, if you use code JSGC10 on checkout, you'll get 10% off your order. Links and details, they're in the description. Thank you very much to Scratch Off Maps for sponsoring today's video. Do go and check them out. Links and details there in the description. Remember, code JSGC10 and cop yourself 10% off your order. So, give me my thoughts on this game. It's a game that City dominated. 72% possession, over 20 shots, 7 on target. You look at the stats, Man City deserved to win this game. You look at the scoreline, 3-1, and you say to yourself, you know what, it looked like a comfortable win and a comfortable victory for Manchester City. And to be honest, in particular in that first half, it was anything but for Manchester City. Once more, not being clinical in front of goal, didn't find that opening goal. Couple of really good opportunities missed. Julian Alvarez guilty of a bad miss. Matheus Nunes guilty of a bad miss. Couple of good saves forced from Jordan Pickford in particular, from Jack Grealish too. City weren't at their clinical best, and because of that, it allowed Everton a route into the game. They didn't create that much. They didn't cause Manchester City that many problems. Manchester City, and I said it on my stream, and I'm going to insist with what I said on my stream, Manchester City very much their own worst enemy at times. Manchester City, a bit of a mess, that first goal from City. Bernardo Silva keeping it in. Manchester City not clearing their lines, not getting control of the football or doing enough with the football to gain any kind of control. Under pressure from the high Everton press. And in the end, force the issue against Manchester City. The mistake comes in and Jack Harrison, former City man, is left with a tap in the end. When Everton created very little up to that point, kept themselves in the game and ended up grabbing the opening goal. And Manchester City, in response to going behind, is probably what I was more disappointed in, because we created very little from there. We got in at half-time. Jack Harrison had another good opportunity, forcing a really good save from Ederson, a worldy save from Ederson, in fact, to keep it at just 1-0, and it meant that second half, when we got 45 minutes to come out and put in a good performance, Manchester City managed to turn up and put in what I thought was nothing short of an outstanding second half from Manchester City. Don't forget, no De Bruyne, no Ruben Diaz, no Erling Haaland, no Jeremy Doku. They are 4 world-class football players that we are missing today. Manchester City 1-0 behind, not clinical in front of goals, questions getting asked of the team. The team turn up and they put in a brilliant second half performance. Phil Foden, well taken goal for the equaliser. It was handball for the penalty, and Alvarez tucks it down the middle and grabs that goal, that all-important, crucial second goal for Manchester City. Everton still even throughout the whole of the game, ended up with only 2 shots on target. They weren't causing City defensively any problems. Their high press in the first half, I think, tired Everton out, that they had nothing to offer against Manchester City going into the second half. They tried freshening it up, bringing the players in off the bench, the likes of Michael Keane at the back, bringing in Dominic Calvert-Lewin to go up top. It just weren't clicking for Everton, and that was all down to Manchester City's game management. We were behind at half-time. We grabbed a couple of good goals that Manchester City have managed inside the first 20 minutes of the second half to turn the game on its head, and Manchester City from there didn't look like conceding. They managed the game really well, and in the end Manchester City forced the Everton mistake later on, and it's a lovely chip from Bernardo Silva to seal what I thought was a fantastic 3 points for Manchester City. And don't forget, since we last played in the Premier League, we've seen Aston Villa, who are above us, drop some points. Manchester City have got the game in hand. We win that, we go third. We've seen Arsenal and Liverpool drop points since we last played in the Premier League as well. There's still a long way to go. We've still got another game left in 2023. We're playing an Everton side without that points deduction. Don't forget, we'll be sitting in 10th in the build-up to this game. They are a good team. To go there away from home, to go behind, to come back and win, took a lot of resilience. It took Manchester City to play to the very best of their standard. They hit that standard, and Manchester City now, it's consistency. They need to continue with that momentum, playing for that standard that they're looking for, to go out there and do enough to win the game. Sheffield United next up at the Etihad. It's going to be very different to this game. Everton are a high-pressing, high-energy team that are right in your face. 3, 4, 5 players around you at all time. They sense any weakness, they are on it. Fluminense, they went with the same approach. Manchester City had to be clinical to kill them off, and that's what City have needed to be in the second half in this game, and that's exactly what Manchester City managed to do. I'm not expecting that from Sheffield United, though. I'm expecting them literally 11 men behind the ball, park the bus, low block, whatever you want to call it. That's what Sheffield United are going to be doing. So City, they need to be working in training over the next couple of days in preparation for that, to make sure that they're being clinical in front of goal and they're putting their opportunities away. City are going to dominate that ball at the Etihad. That doesn't guarantee you the 3 points, though. You need to put your chances away. You need to put the ball into the back of the net. Disappointed here to concede for Manchester City, but I feel like this game was all about 3 points, not about performance, not about Manchester City keeping clean sheets. That'd be me nitpicking. This, to me, well-managed situation from City. They've done ever so well. A brilliant 3 points. I'm a very happy JSGC right now. My only other note, hopefully John Stones' injury won't be too bad. People are saying the flag should have gone up sooner. It's a very tight offside call, so I understand why they thought, you know what, if B2 ends up getting on the end of that, they want VAR to look at it, so I understand why they've continued with it. So Pep Guardiola was upset about it. I'm not so sure, if I'm completely honest. I understand why the officials did what they did, and it's just circumstance. It is one of them things. Frustrating for us, very much so, but it's the rules of the game. It is what it is. So there we go. They'd be my thoughts. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. 100 likes is the aim. Subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and check out my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do go and check out today's video sponsor, Scratch Off Maps. Links and details in the description. Remember, code JSGC10 for 10% off your order, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.